And then, hello and welcome to Sports Etc., the podcast where we talk about. Hello and welcome to Sports Etc., the podcast where we talk about sports and how Mr. Clean is actually Howie Mandel in disguise. I am Harmon Kahl.
I am Jack Garrison.
And look at us. Hopefully you can see us.
Well, probably.
You can probably see us unless something once again goes wrong, which hopefully it does not go wrong.
We got kind of a history of that, but you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay. We're going to do it. It's going to happen.
It is going to happen.
For real. Facts.
For real. Okay.
All right.
So, it's been a while because Jack went on vacation without telling me.
I did. That's apologies.
Just one day you were here, and the next day you're in freaking Utah.
Yep. It was fun.
How was Utah?
It was good. I'm kind of a national parks guy, and my mom and my dad, So we just took a trip. We went to all the national parks in Utah.
How many are there?
There are 5 national parks in Utah, and we went to one in Colorado.
Dang.
So, went out west.
Did you fly or drive?
We flew.
Okay, I was
to
about
Denver.
to say. And then you rented a car?
We rented a car, and we went around Utah.
Okay, because the picture you showed me, you were in a car, and then I was like, I thought for a second, like, wait a minute, did he drive to Utah?
Yeah, we did not drive.
Okay, I was about to say, it's quite the little motorboat over there.
For real, bro. Honestly.
Okay, so
all right, we got a lot of stuff here today.
Let's hop into it. We do.
Yes, we do.
Do you want to hop on into it?
Let's hop on into it.
Okay.
Take your pick. What do you want first?
Let's start off with let's start baseball.
Let's start baseball. I agree.
The Astros throw a combined no-hitter against the Yankees.
Yep.
Astros are now the only team since 1959 to throw a no-hitter against the Yankees.
Wow. Who was the last team?
They've done it twice.
Who was the last team?
I don't know. I know it was 1959, though. They've done it twice, though. They've thrown 2 no-hitters against the Yankees.
Interesting.
Imagine being only no-hit twice since 1959.
What is it? 63 years. 63 years, yeah.
Wow, mathematician.
That is a while.
That is
a long while.
That's a while.
What is this? Is that the third one this year? Fourth? Third? I think it's the third.
Anywhere from the first to the 8th.
I would agree. Yes. No, because there was Reed Detmers, and then there was another one, and then I think this is the third one. I'm pretty sure.
No, there were a couple combined, I thought.
Okay.
Miles Mikolas. Oh.
No.
Oh. Now you got one strike away.
No hitters this year. Oh, Tyler Megal. That's right. It's the third one.
Why does it say Josh Hader? Because he threw a combined no-hitter.
Okay. There's the Astros and Reed Detmer.
Oh my God, there's been 8?
No, there's been 3. This is a combined.
Okay.
Because they're all on the same day, same team.
So has anyone thrown one by themselves?
Yeah, Reed Detmers on the Angels against the Rays.
I know, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
But
so that is that. Good for the Astros, even though the Astros are not the best team. But yeah, that's how it is.
They're good. They're just cheaters.
They're not good people.
No. Let's go to the Mariners and the Angels. And their brawl that involved 5 different Reds.
For real, yeah.
It involved Jesse Winker, Eugenio Suarez, Raisel Iglesias, Michael Lorenzen, and Archie Bradley.
And Jesse Winker was the
main guy,
the starter. And so what happened was, I don't know if there was any history before that, but he got thrown at.
Yeah.
And then
I think the Mike Trout got hit or something. Mm-hmm. So then you can't hit Mike Trout. So then
how dare they?
They threw it. Jesse Winker, I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
But regardless, Jesse Winker was hit by a pitch.
He was.
And went ballistic. So.
As he should.
Oh, did you see? You probably did. That Abigail was there.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so last year, if you're from Cincinnati, you're going to know what we're talking about. But if you're not, then you'll probably be confused. But there was this, 7-year-old girl, I think she was 7, named Abigail. And apparently her favorite player of all time is Joey Votto. And so she came to a Reds game to see Joey Votto play, and then he got ejected in the first inning. And a picture of her that was posted on Twitter by her mom went viral, and it was when you come to see your favorite player and he gets ejected in the first inning. It was a picture of her crying. And then Joey Votto got reached about it, and he gave her
a bat
and a ball. And yeah, so
and she was at the game again and she cried. Jesse Winker gave her some stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I think this mom maybe just.
I mean, the first time it was accidental.
Yeah, this is kind of I don't think the mom was intentionally they're gonna get ejected this game. Let's go to the game because there's no way of predicting that.
That's not.
But
no.
I don't know if the mom should be It just seems like the mom is trying to milk this.
I don't think it's gonna happen again. I mean, happening twice is weird by itself.
Like maybe next time someone gets ejected, I should cry. Do you think they'd give me a ball, bat, and a ball?
I mean, if the reason you came to the game is to see Jesse Winker and Eugenio Suarez, and I mean, there's something to that.
I mean, yeah, but like it happened once.
Okay, so Jesse Winker got suspended 7 games, right? And the Angels manager got suspended 10 games, I think, or maybe it's the other way around. Somebody got those were like the 2 highest suspensions, though. I don't know what the Angels manager. It's Joe Madden, right?
No, we got fired.
Did he get fired? Okay, whoever the Angels manager is.
Some guy.
Some guy? I love some guy.
You know you got to.
Angels.
Angles. Are they obtuse? Are they acute? Are they right?
Phil Nevin.
That's Joe Madden.
That's probably Phil. Right
that's there. Phil. Good for Phil.
Good for Phil. Getting ejected. Pulling a David Bell out there.
Yeah, good for him.
All right. We got any more
baseball, yeah.
Oh, we got a lot of
Carlos Santana traded to the Mariners. Carlos Santana. I don't think I have internet, so I can't look this up.
Okay, I got you here.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with famous guitarist Carlos Santana.
Or famous New York Mets pitcher Johan Santana.
For real. Okay, so here's Carlos Santana. Nicknamed Slamtana. That's amazing. Okay, what about him? Let's hear it.
He was traded to the Mariners.
Okay.
I don't know what he was traded for, but he's been a solid player for the Indians and the Guardians now. Mm-hmm. Well, it was for the Guardians. Overall, I forgot who they got back in return.
I do not know. Carlos Santana trade.
Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Oh no, he was on the Royals.
He went to the Mariners.
Yeah, sorry, he was on the Royals. He wasn't
same division. It's all right.
He played for the Indians last year.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember him playing for the Indians when they were the Indians.
For a pair of minor league, go up. I saw it.
Yeah.
For Wyatt Mills and William Fleming.
A couple of minor league pitchers. It says.
No. I mean, but this could, you never know. Like when do you know who Randy Johnson was drafted by?
No.
The Montreal Expos. He played for the Montreal Expos.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then he got traded
to the
D-backs,
the Diamondbacks.
No, he got traded to the Mariners. He wasn't even the biggest part of the trade. He was just like another arm that got thrown in. And then, because he wasn't very good at the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
But then, because he was just some lanky kid, you know.
But what was he, 6'10"?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 6'10".
What he was doing is, I watched a video about this yesterday. His issue was he would go back. I'm gonna do it with my right hand.
Just go ahead.
He was tall, but he was releasing. When he was delivering his motion, it was very slow.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to, he's lanky. So
yeah.
And it was causing him to have control issues because he would release the ball up here, and
yeah.
It was. But then he talked to Nolan Ryan, and
that's a start.
He ended up. What he ended up doing is he ended up speeding up his motion because he's 6'10" out there on the mound.
Yeah, for real.
And he ended up going down here, and he would release the ball all the way out here.
Yeah.
So by the time he released it, it was already right there. And imagine being a lefty when Sean Casey described it as it was like he was releasing the ball right at the back of your neck. At the first time you saw him pitch, it was like he was throwing the ball at the back of your neck.
Yeah, I mean the dude's 6'10". Also, he hit a bird one time.
He did in a spring training game. He hit a bird.
Yep.
For a bird. He now owns a photography company.
Really?
Look up the logo. It's called Randy Johnson Photography.
I'm thoroughly concerned.
Look up the logo. The logo is pretty cool.
The logo is pretty cool. It says.
Okay, yeah.
So Randy Johnson
Photography.
Say Pittsburgh. Randy Johnson Photography.
Hit images. Look at that.
Ooh, W.
Look at the logo. It's a dead bird.
Oh my! Wow. He's just embracing it at this point.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get the screen recorder up so you guys can see what we're talking about. Yeah.
Whoa.
So there we go. We got the Randy Johnson logo here.
That's.
I hope you guys can see that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, he did hit a bird the one time.
Poor
bird.
Poor bird.
You know,
the bird did not deserve that.
It's an L, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was that. And now, let's talk about something else. Okay. Next baseball thing we got here: Freddie Freeman, Braves and Dodgers drama. I don't know what you're talking about.
So basically, what's going on is Freddie Freeman came into. He had a series in
Atlanta.
And in Atlanta, yeah, where he received his World Series ring. He was very emotional.
Yeah.
And, he was talking about, I forget what, he had a quote of some sort, talking about how, I can't remember it. It was, look up Freddie Freeman quote. And then
what was it about?
It was about him leaving Atlanta.
Freddie Freeman quote, leaving Atlanta.
No, that's not it. Okay, so
anyway.
Yeah, so basically what he said. Oh, right there. Emotional Freddie Freeman. So basically what he said is that I can't remember exactly what he said though. Okay, so basically what he was talking about is a quote there, so I can.
This one right here.
No, go down.
There's nothing close to me here. That one.
No. Anyway, so basically what he said is that. He was talking about how when he left, he was, upset, and that he was basically saying that I want. He always kind of wanted to be in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he didn't really ever want to be in LA. And then Clayton Kershaw said something like, "Well, you're on our team now, okay? Accept it now." And then Freddie Freeman apparently fired his agent, who never informed him of the Braves' final offer.
I did hear about that. Actually,
he never and probably if he would have informed him, he would have stayed in Atlanta. But his agent probably knew that if he went to LA, he would make more money and be more public and all that. So
I did see that actually. That he fired his agent.
Imagine, because how many years did he sign in LA? So he's stuck there for a while.
12, right? 10 or 12?
No, he's 32.
I feel like it was a sizable.
It was like 7 years.
It was a sizable deal. Freddie Freeman contract. It's a what? It's
6 years, 162 million.
Yeah, I mean he'll be there a while. Unless he retires and then comes back and then signs with another team.
I don't know.
He could finesse it.
I don't know what the rules are of that, of being able to get out of a contract by retiring.
Yeah, I don't know, but regardless, that's that.
That is that.
Ooh, O'Neal Cruz. Okay.
Okay. You know about O'Neal Cruz?
He's in the Pirates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how tall he is?
No.
Look it up. Look up he is.
Okay, so O'Neal Cruz is a third base shortstop. He's a rookie on the Pirates. The thing I saw was that it was a ground ball and he threw it to first base like 98 miles an hour, right? It's the second or third fastest
look how tall he is
this year. And it's thrown by a rookie.
He's 6'7".
He's 6'7"?
Do you want to hear something else?
What? Wow.
In MLB The Show, which is the baseball video game, 99 speed.
99 speed. Wow.
Which is the most. He is an elite speed.
I mean, everybody want to talk about for the Pirates. They want to talk about Brian Hayes and how he's the future. But I can really see
O'Neal Cruz.
I can see
O'Neal Cruz stock. That man is a beast, and
he's a big boy.
As a Reds fan, I hate to compliment someone on the Pirates, but
I mean,
he is.
If he's good at baseball, then he's good at baseball.
He's a beast.
Dude's pretty good. Yeah, but I saw him. I saw that throw. That was pretty insane.
That was pretty cool.
Okay, let's talk about
Mark Appel.
Looks like we got 2 more baseballs after this, but yes.
Let's talk about Mark Appel. Mark Appel, first overall pick, 2013 MLB draft. Okay. Mm-hmm. He just now made his major league debut. Yeah. 9-year journey. He's 30. He's the oldest number 1 overall pick to make his debut.
Interesting. I saw that.
Because at that point, if you're number 1 overall pick and you're 30, you're most likely retired because you gave up.
Yeah.
But no.
He's on the
Phillies.
The Phillies. There he is. There's Mark Appel.
Right. Appel.
Mark Appel. I thought it was.
I think it's Mark. Why would EL make OOL?
English is weird. You know how English is.
I think it's Mark Appel.
Anyway.
That sounds like I'm saying one word. Mark Appel.
Markiplier.
No, this is Mark Appel.
Yes, this is Mark right here.
What are Phils? Oh, Reading Fightin' Phils.
Fightin' Phils?
That's their AA team, the Fightin' Phils.
That's a great name. I enjoy that name.
You enjoy it?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and talk about some more baseball here. So congrats to Mark, never giving up. And fighting.
For the Phils.
Fighting for the Phils.
Okay, next. Orioles have their first winning month since August of 2017.
I saw.
Excuse me?
I'm more surprised that they had a winning month than that it's been that long.
It's been 5, like
almost 5
You
years.
think they would get hot at one point?
They're poverty though. They are poverty.
Back in 2017, Chris Davis was still good.
Well, yeah, but who else on that team was good? It was only Chris Davis. That was
and Manny Machado.
Oh yeah, Manny Machado.
And
no, there's no one else. I'd say
Adam Jones.
I'd say the best player on the Orioles right now is John Means, and he's a pitcher.
I don't want to. Never mind. I won't say that. I was gonna say Adley Rutschman, and
Oh yeah, I forgot about Adley Rutschman.
But he's only been up for a month, but like he already.
I mean, clearly it's having
an
effect.
You can make an argument for Trey Mancini.
Yeah, he has good years and bad years.
Well, he also had cancer, so. Not.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he had cancer. He was out for a year because he had cancer.
Okay, anyway, we're just gonna. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're watching this, Trey. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he had cancer. That's why.
But it has been. It has been 59 months since they've had a winning season.
Well, that's not how many months they've played, but.
Well, still, calendar year, it has been 59 months since they've had a winning season as of July 8th, 2022.
No, they just had a winning season month. So that is not as of right now.
Yeah, as of right now, it has been 59 months.
As of June. June.
Okay, well, 58 months. Then.
June of 2022 was their last winning season.
And they've been 58 months before that.
I accidentally touched the microphone. Ooh. If it had some, little finger noise, I'm sorry.
It's all right. We'll work with it. We'll take that out in post.
Okay.
Yes. Sound like a
probably not
movie director there, but all right.
Okay, Steven Spielberg.
Right.
Remember when you wanted to be a movie director?
I do. Yeah. I used to do like stop motion animations with Legos.
You did?
Yeah.
I never knew this.
Yeah.
Did you ever film any?
Yeah.
I need to see this.
Oh, it's on my own computer. The battery might be dead in that computer. I don't know.
No.
It's lost media, if you will.
What? So tell me about this. What kind of things did you do?
Well, it all started when I wanted to get into it, and I went to a camp.
Okay.
Right?
Is this the same camp where you learned how to like edit and stuff and how to do this?
Yeah, this is actually where I got this is where I started my skills with Audiotonic / Audacity. It's the same thing.
Which we're using to record.
What we need to record. And it's called
Shout out.
The thing is called iKit Movie. IKIT Movie 4. iKit Movie 4 is the resource that I used. And the first I had made some like amateur film. Well, they're all amateur films.
You got paid to do this as a
I made
6-year-old.
Pretty bad ones, but the first like really quality one that I made, it was called Really Fast Hospital. And it was made at the camp, and it involves these people getting in a car accident. And
how old were you?
Maybe it was a goofy It was like
okay.
It was a goofy car accident.
Okay.
I think it was like motorcycles.
Well, I didn't think
they were on like motorcycles or something, but they like ran into each other and they're like, oh, they fell or whatever, and then they went to the hospital.
It sounds like you're describing a dream that you had.
And they were with like one of their friends was waiting outside for them that was like with them.
Mm-hmm.
And like I remember we had to like tell everybody else to be quiet so you could record audio. And so I had to record audio of her. It was a girl.
You did a girl voice?
And I had to say, I hope they're okay. I was like, I hope they're okay. And like everybody else like died. And it was...
How old were you?
I don't know, like 8 or 9. Oh, and then they got out of the hospital like super fast. And then...
So it's a really fast hospital?
It's really fast hospital.
It's like fast food but a hospital?
For real, bro, honestly. And you had to bring your own like sets. So I have a hospital set still. It's upstairs somewhere. I don't know, but
that's interesting.
Yeah, so that's what I used. Anyway, what are we even talking about?
What are we
even talking about?
Dang it!
Yeah, I don't.
Control Z. Go back to because you might have taken it off.
Orioles having
the first winning month. Okay, so we already did that. Okay,
right. Let's keep on the baseball train here. Let's go to
the Cardinals. Cardinals hit back to back home runs. 11th time in MLB history this has happened.
So I'm going to assume that one of them was Paul Goldschmidt.
Nolan Arenado, Dylan Carlson, and
Albert Pujols?
No.
No, he doesn't. The Cardinals man.
I forget.
Two back home runs. Let's see. Nolan Arenado, Nolan Gorman, Juan Yepes, and Dylan Carlson.
Never mind, it was not Paul Goldschmidt.
Not Paul Goldschmidt.
Has it ever been done 5 times in a row?
No, it says it ties an MLB record.
You'd think that it's happened 11 times. It's bound to happen 5.
Hitting 4 home runs by one person in a game has only happened 17 times, but nobody's hit 5 home runs in a game.
Yeah, because you're out of at bats. But there's a good chance that you might be. There's no guarantee you get 5 at bats in the game.
That's a good point.
There's a guarantee of there being 5 batters in a game.
Facts, for real. Facts.
I had a thought the other day.
Okay,
it was yesterday. Do you think there's ever been a situation where someone has had a 4-hit cycle, and that's the only 4 hits their team has gotten?
Probably.
That's just a weird,
I bet it's probably happened.
Imagine being dominant as a pitcher and giving up 4 hits for a cycle to one person.
You have an earned run, also.
Yes.
That's probably happened. If it hasn't, I'm sure it's probably come close to happening. But yes, I do not know. Yeah, I would guess that it's happened before.
Okay. So shout out to the Cardinals.
Okay.
Back. Not that many. But 4 home runs in a row.
Talk about the Padres City Connect jerseys.
Horrible.
So the Padres are
out of my face.
a Major League Baseball franchise in San Diego, which is in California. San Diego's on the border, basically, between California and then Baja California, which is a peninsula in Mexico.
Okay.
And so let's pull up the jersey here. Wait, City Connect. I can't just look up the team name and expect. So what it's
it was
about?
Right there. You didn't need to.
Yeah, I know, but this is.
It talks about
the. Yeah.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and pull it up for you guys. Microsoft Edge down. So here it is. There's Manny Machado.
Turn your brightness up a bit. It's kind of dark.
Okay. So there's Manny Machado. So they unveiled their City Connect jerseys on Friday morning last week. So
Disgusting.
July 1st.
Gross. Looks like an apple.
We always got to go through and talk about what it's for. So it's to represent with a nod to their binational fan base, as you see here, because a lot of their fans are from Tijuana, Mexico.
So it's supposed to be Mexico.
Well, no. So what the pink? So here's the hat and the jersey. What it is that the pink. Apparently, the sunsets way out in the Pacific Ocean by San Diego are pink and mint and yellow. So that's why we got the yellow collar, we got the pink, we got the green. The hat, it's got this, but it's got their normal logo, but in pink. The hat is mint, and the pants are white with a mint stripe on them.
Sorry, hold on. ESPN, just make sure it's not anything breaking.
It might be though. Let's see.
No, it's just
Summer League.
Okay, we're good.
So yeah, this is their whole thing. 2 cities, 2 cultures, 1 home team. That's their whole slogan for their San Diego.
I think it's the worst one so far.
You think?
It makes me want to throw up. It looks like a slushie. What is that? That is disgusting. Horrible.
This is one of those things where, by itself, it's pretty weird. But then you talk about the culture. To me, at least.
No, it's
I think all of them have good, cool, magnificent.
Except for the Dodgers.
Messages.
The Dodgers
just
and the White Sox don't have a big message.
The White Sox, they're just
we're on the south side.
It's a pinstripe mafia gangster jersey.
And then the Cubs, it's just, hey, we're from Wrigley Field.
Yeah. So those are that. So that's the Padres City Connect. I don't hate them. I can't really hate a City Connect jersey, except for the Dodgers. But so the Padres are the last team to get their City Connect jersey this year.
Really? It's only
Yep.
July.
7.
I feel like
I'm pretty sure that's what I saw.
Yeah, that's probably right.
So I think
14 teams have gotten it.
You think they're releasing all the other ones next year? Do you think?
Yeah, all of them are getting released next
W.
year.
Okay.
So we'll get to see the Reds.
I think it's gonna be. There's gonna be a crown. I think. I think it's gonna say It's either going to say Cincy or Natty.
Or Queen City.
Or Queen City. I think the Flying Pig has to be on there for the Flying Pig Marathon.
Like what? They're just gonna. I swear, if they come out with some like German stuff,
it's not. It's gonna be.
If it's German, like
why? It's gonna be the crown. The bridge might be on the side. The rope suspension bridge. Maybe.
I think that's too complicated. You're wanting too many things.
Have you not seen the Brewers jersey?
Okay, listen.
Dude, the Brewers jersey has like everything.
And it's bad.
It's not bad.
It is bad.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless.
You just gave up because you know I'm right.
That is all of the baseball we have for today.
It's good baseball.
Let's talk about.
Turn your brightness up, boy. I can't see
I gotta conserve battery, Chief. We got 21% on the battery here, Chief.
Okay.
I might have to go out for a minute and you can just like ramble here.
Okay.
No, right now.
Okay. I was willing to do that.
Let's get this hockey out of the way. I don't really watch hockey. I know you watch. You dabble in hockey.
I do.
Right? Don't you?
I know all the teams.
Yeah, I know all the teams, but like
I know a couple players like Ovechkin, Crosby. You know.
Okay, but so the Colorado Avalanche, and we flew into Denver, and the Denver airport has like a train from terminal to terminal, right? Mm-hmm. It's actually the third busiest airport in the world. I didn't know that.
Denver's the third
Denver,
busiest?
yeah.
Busier than Atlanta?
No, Atlanta's first.
In the world?
Yeah.
Not Tokyo?
No, Atlanta's first.
Atlanta is first? That seems completely...
With numbers from last year, Atlanta's the busiest airport, Dallas-Fort Worth is the second biggest, and then Denver.
America really leads that?
Denver was packed, dude. There were so many people. Both times. And then we had like an 8-hour layover because the Natty here got some storms. Hearts out to the people who got damaged by tornadoes. You know, they're pretty close to us, you know.
Yeah.
And but you know, they got some storms, and it was actually the day that we were coming back was the day where there were the tornadoes and stuff. So you know,
in the road,
they had to
all that stuff.
You know, they took it. They had to take some time, and we were actually on the runway, and we got delayed a little bit because of storms. But regardless, and on this Denver train in the airport, they were like talking about like, welcome to Denver. It was the mayor. I forget his name, but he was like, welcome to Denver, home of the 2022 Stanley Cup champions, your Colorado Avalanche. And he was like, talking. So the Colorado Avalanche won the Stanley Cup in 6 games.
6,
I think, against the
Tampa
Bay Lightning, who were the reigning Stanley Cup champions.
I keep on getting the Tampa Bay Lightning and Toronto Maple Leafs mixed up. Like, they're very similar.
The T at the beginning.
And the blue colors.
They have the color,
and the logo is kind of similar if you think about it.
But yeah, so they won. I don't really follow hockey, like I said, but you know, I follow champions. The day that we left, the day that we got into Denver was like, oh, I thought you were sneezing, but okay. But
why'd you make a noise if I was gonna sneeze?
But like it was like 1 or 2 days after they won, so you know everybody and their brother had their Avalanche merch on.
Are we allowed to celebrate something bad? Like avalanches are usually not good.
But it's like an avalanche coming at you, clapping back at you. You know? You dig?
Oh, I just mentioned that I saw the Stanley Cup on my little vacation I went on.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I saw the Stanley Cup. I did not touch it because I was scared my parents touched it, though. I didn't want to I felt like... Well, think about how many people have kissed that, you know?
Like, drink champagne out of it and stuff.
Yeah. Did you see the thing about the Stanley Cup got delivered to the wrong house?
I did see that.
It got delivered to a neighbor's house?
I saw that.
Imagine being that guy. He was just like, whoa, what is that?
Whoa, hey.
And he's like, oh, it's a Stanley Cup. And he's like, okay.
I mean, I'd take it for a day.
I'd take a
and then I would respect, and then I would, like, give it to the actual person that it should be with. But first, I would, you know how, isn't that one of those, I know they do it with the Super Bowl trophy. They give everybody on the team, like, 2 days with it. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Right? I'm pretty sure they do.
I don't know how that works.
But, anyway, congrats to the Colorado Avalanche and their fan base out in Denver. I was just there. I saw y'all. You take it pretty seriously. I respect that. You know. But yeah.
Kyrie Irving returns to the Nets.
Yes. So, Kyrie Irving, NBA player.
Yeah.
Used to be good. Now
he's still good. He just had some vaccination. He had a vaccination situation.
He did. For real.
Where he couldn't play home games because he was unvaccinated. His choice.
But he could play away games. games.
Yeah, you can play away game.
But that's weird. Anyway.
So basically, I understand the decision from Kyrie's perspective. Because he's making, I think, like, close to $35 million.
Yeah.
32 mil. Where if he were to declare...
If he were to declare himself
a free agent, he probably would only make like $5 million. He would sign with the Lakers with LeBron.
See, the problem is though that he's not going to do any good. They're not. The Nets are never going to. The Nets are a super team.
On paper, that team is really good.
Yes, but they are terrible.
Everyone's trying to copy what the Warriors did, and it has not worked. Well, I mean, the Lakers, I guess, did get a championship out of it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you got
Kyrie.
You
got Kevin Durant.
Ben
Simmons.
Blake Griffin. DeAndre Jordan.
Blake Griffin, really? I didn't. That's a blast from the past.
That is a blast from the past.
Well,
did you see what Russell Wilson is in NBA 2K? What his overall is?
Russell Westbrook. Oh, he's like a 74, isn't he?
72.
Gee, good. Honestly,
what's his name has more strength than LeBron on the Thunder? The rookie.
Chet Holmgren.
He has more strength than LeBron.
Can we just talk about Chet Holmgren for a second? Goodness great. Have you seen this dude? Have you seen this dude's stats? So Chet Holmgren was the second overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft. He's 7'1". He got drafted to the Thunder.
Okay.
And dude, he has been clapping.
He had like 6 blocks in a game, right?
He had 7 blocks in like the first quarter of a game or something.
Well, it is still.
So he's playing in NBA Summer League, which is where they put like rookies before the season starts. This dude has, maybe I'm overhyping him, but he has been, from what I've seen, he has been slapping. I might not be able to see his Summer League stats, but
maybe.
Let's look at the previous game. No, wait, no, because that's from last season.
Yeah, but yeah, I did see some of his stats. He's going off. It's still Summer League, so I'm not going to buy into it.
Yeah, but I mean, he's looking good.
He is looking good. I'll give him credit.
Yeah. So also Kevin Durant is exploring a trade.
He is.
He's exploring trade offers.
Which that was before the whole Kyrie coming back to the team. So I'm not sure if he's still exploring the trade.
Okay, so this is
imagine if he went back to Oklahoma City.
That'd be great.
That would be pretty insane.
With Jalen Williams.
Huh?
So the Thunder on draft night, they drafted Jalen Williams in the first round. And they drafted Jalen Williams in the second round. And they did the thing where, like, it's the two Spider-Mans, like, pointing at us. Did you see that?
I didn't see that. I didn't know about that.
It's, the one is Jaylin Williams. And the other is, I think, Jalen Williams, yeah.
That is...
So they drafted Jalen... See, they did the thing.
That's pretty funny.
You guys gotta see this. Let me just...
That's actually pretty funny.
It's pretty funny. So, I mean, obviously they're like, what, like 20. So they probably know about the meme culture. But there they are. This is Jaylin Williams. And then this is Jalen Williams. And they did the Spider-Man, like, pointing meme.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
I
like that.
It's pretty funny. So, yeah, Chet Holmgren in his last game, he had 11 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks in around 26 minutes. Which is pretty good. He had a game where he had, like, 9 blocks or something. The dude's great.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so Kevin Durant is exploring trade, but that might change. You're right. That might change depending on what Kyrie Irving does.
Okay, let's talk about Mo Bamba.
Okay.
He becomes a free agent. Leaving.
If I was an NBA owner, I would sign Mo Bamba in a heartbeat.
I would.
Just because of
the song.
Mo Bamba by Sheck Wes. You think this is like his walkout?
It has to be.
It can't not.
It can't not be his.
The dude wrote a song about you and how you're balling. And how you have women.
I'm just picturing, because it is not as modest like that in the song.
Yeah, no.
But you're just like, and how he has women.
I can't
say what it says. But he has women.
Look it up. Just look at the lyrics. Look at the song. Great song by Sheck Wes.
He has women.
He has women, and he is a baller. But the dude wrote a song about you. You can't not make that your walkout music. You know what I mean?
I agree, Jack. Jackity Jack. Don't you talk back no more. No, it's come back. Sorry,
I'm not gonna hit the road. But thanks for
hit the road, Jack.
Okay, Rudy Gobert. I did not see this.
Yeah, he got traded to the Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves.
Okay, that's
the Timberwolves. They're Rudy Gobert.
Can I just
first NBA player to obtain COVID? Was on the Nuggets.
Obtain? What, did he get a trade?
Yeah.
He
trade offer.
Yeah, he traded first round pick for COVID-19. So my microphone fell down.
Yep.
So basically, what's going on is imagine this front court: Cat,
Karl-Anthony Towns,
and Rudy
Gobert. This is another
and
one.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is really good, and he's only in his third year. This is going to be second year.
This is going to be his third year.
Yeah,
I saw him play live. He was pretty good.
Yeah. I like it. I don't hate it. I don't know what they got in return, but I think it's going to be a good fit for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it happened.
We got one more kind of NBA thing, kind of video game here. So
yeah.
I don't know if you saw this.
I did.
The NBA 2K, which is the leading NBA video game, the NBA 2K 23 cover got released. It has the Suns player Devin Booker.
I thought the Michael Jordan was the only one.
Oh, I saw a Devin Booker one yesterday.
Oh, my bad.
NBA 2K 23
Cover.
So the cover has Devin Booker. He was announced as the athlete.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
It's a really good cover.
That's good
It's
cover.
honestly super good.
And
I saw somebody saying it was like the hardest cover.
That's
there's the cover.
He doesn't look real.
It's an illustration. It's
Oh, it is? Sorry, hold on.
I think, right? It looks like an illustration. The rest is an illustration, surely. Oh, look. It's got like the cacti in the back because it's Arizona. Because it's
I know. It's supposed to be a sunset, but it's like flames have been dribbling a ball. It is.
That's a good cover.
That's a good cover.
Here's the Michael Jordan edition.
It's because it's 23. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's because that makes sense.
Yeah.
So do you think next year's gonna be Kobe Bryant then? Probably. It's gonna be Kobe Bryant. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That you might be right.
1,000%. You can't not honor the guy. You know.
Well, I feel like wasn't. Dang it! Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay.
My microphone is. I'm still.
It's not working for you.
It's not. It's loose.
Okay. Here.
I'll just.
Yeah, just keep going. You're good.
Okay. Thanks, Jack.
There we go. That should be stable there for a while.
But I like it close to my mouth.
It is close. Okay. Just keep going.
Okay. So good cover. Probably the best cover yet.
I heard somebody saying. I saw something where somebody was saying it was the best cover yet.
Yeah, it's probably the best cover yet.
It goes harder.
It does. It really does.
Hey.
Okay.
Now, let's move on to football.
Okay. Can I just start? I'm going to start off with the USC. This is absolutely ridiculous. USC and UCLA are moving to the Big Ten.
Okay, so let's preface. That is the University of Southern California and the University of California, Los Angeles.
Moving to the Big Ten,
which teams such as Ohio State, Michigan, Michigan State, Nebraska, all those teams.
The most West team is Nebraska.
We're talking about teams on the Pacific Coast.
Oh, your battery's running low. Do you want me to?
You might want to plug in your PC.
Do you want to go grab a cord and I'll just?
We'll sit for here.
Okay, then.
USC and UCLA. Why? Why is all this moving happening? Honestly, why is all this?
Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, that's the issue. Here.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
You're unclamped there.
Sorry, my microphone came unclamped from the table. We're still trying to get.
There we go. Just leave it. There we go. Okay.
We're still trying to get things figured out.
Okay, but this is preposterous.
What is?
The USC and UCLA are in the Big Ten now.
Oh yeah,
preposterous.
It's ridiculous. Honestly.
Preposterous.
It's just utterly ridiculous.
Like why? Starting in 2024, I think. Why are all these teams moving? Texas and Oklahoma are moving to the SEC.
Can you give you the rundown?
Let's hear the rundown.
Their goal is to make 3 conferences with like 60 teams. So then look up.
Interesting.
Look up.
Okay, but that still doesn't explain why the Pacific Coast shouldn't they merge with like the Pac-12.
I agree. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to make like 3 or 4 power conferences. So
that makes sense instead of the 5.
Yeah.
So more teams are able to.
But I don't know. I don't see why they need to do that. It's worked fine for years.
Yeah, it has. The only thing that they should change, in my mind, is the college football playoff.
Which will get changed probably in 2025.
That is nasty. Get that away from me.
Gross. Throw it in the trash.
Throw it away.
Okay.
Garbage. Okay.
Baker Mayfield traded to the
No. I want to talk about this one. Go ahead and talk about this chief right here.
James Conn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
While you go get the charger.
I'm gonna go grab
Okay. Real quick. Hello, people. Okay. Well, so James Conn dies at 82. James Conn was Papa, not Papa. Yeah. Sorry, not Papa. He was the dad in Elf. I don't know what else he did. But yeah, he was the dad in Elf, and he died. Yeah, he died at the age of 82. So rest in peace, Dad from Elf. So yeah, James. I knew he did some other stuff. I know he was a well-known actor. I didn't know who he was. My mom told me that he died. I was like, who the heck is that? But then she told me it was the dad from Elf, and now I'm sad. But yeah. And here comes Jack. Hi, Jack. Okay. You're going to plug in the cord? It's going to happen right now. Okay. Then make it happen.
It's just come to my attention that the camera cut out. So I'm sorry for all you people out there that were hoping for a camera. But
maybe we got a good amount. Is it dead?
I think so. I don't know.
Wow.
Well, we'll see. Anyway,
we'll see.
We got a good amount.
We probably got some amount. Hopefully
we got making progress.
We got
that's the important thing.
Camera.
And we got the screen recorder.
And we do have the screen recorder.
Could show you guys our idea sheet. You can get some behind the scenes.
Anyway,
okay.
So I talk about James Conn. We're good.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Let's talk about football.
Which we were already talking about.
Should we talk about the etc. or should we talk about the football? Because we got 2 football and 2 etc.
Let's talk about the football.
Let's talk about the football. All right.
Terry McLaurin, probably the most underrated. I don't know why I'm still looking at the camera. It's dead. Probably the most underrated receiver in the league.
Let's look up some stats.
I
know he's pretty good.
Signed a 3-year extension or deal.
He's only played 3 years. I think it's an extension because he's probably still on his rookie contract because this is his 4th.
Yeah, extension. 3 years, $71 million. Honestly, his stats don't say a lot.
I mean, let's go to Pro Football Reference, one of my favorite websites.
He is 2,000 yards. He's averaging more than 1,000 yards a season. But it's just how he plays, and he has not had a good quarterback ever.
No, he hasn't. So let's see. His rookie year, 58 receptions, 919 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's pretty good for a rookie. That's solid. That's
yeah.
Second year, 87 receptions, 1,118 yards, in only 15 games. Also.
Okay.
Good. He had 4 touchdowns. Oh, the first one was in 14 games. So he plays one more game, so he has 1,000 yards.
Yeah. So yeah.
Last year, 77 receptions, 1,053 yards, 5 touchdowns. So he's pretty consistent.
Yeah, but he just makes those insane catches, like the one where he's over his back and
he does. He's pretty good. He's very, very good.
Solid.
Compare Terry McLaurin to Jerry Rice.
I would not do that yet.
Not yet. It's not a thing yet.
No, not a thing.
That's Terry McLaurin. He signed a 3-year, $71 million deal, which is
a bit of an overpay in my opinion.
$23.7 million a year.
That's a bit of an overpay. $23 million for a wide receiver.
It does make him the highest paid wide receiver per year. I'm pretty sure.
That's an overpay. I know he's underrated, but he hasn't put up great. He's put up really solid numbers, but nothing that's Pro Bowl worthy.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna talk about what wide receiver should be paid the most, you better be giving that to Devontae Adams right now.
Which he did get paid.
Yeah, but he's not the highest paid wide receiver in the league, like Terry McLaurin.
Well, it's just going to keep on going up. Whoever gets paid the latest is probably going to be the highest paid.
Yeah,
I guess. Bound to happen.
That's what happened with the MLB. That just keeps happening. But yeah, it's...
Sorry.
If you're talking about value to the team, then Terry McLaurin is definitely worth that much to his team. But is he worth that much in general? I don't know. He's very important to his team.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't.
Moving on. Baker Mayfield traded to the Panthers.
This is weird.
For a 5th round pick.
This is bizarre. This is really weird. Let's pull up Baker Mayfield's stats. He's known for not being very good.
I don't think so.
Somewhat.
He's been solid. He gets the job done.
Okay, let's
go
ahead and show you his stats. Go ahead and pull up this tab for you. So Baker Mayfield has been the quarterback. He was the number 1 overall pick in 2018 draft, and he was traded recently to the
Carolina Panthers for a 5th-round pick, which is not. That's not good. Like, he has 92 in 4 years.
So let's see. He dealt with 90. Wow. Okay, 92 touchdowns. So first year, 27 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 37, 25 yards. This is honestly his best year. His rookie year is honestly his best year.
I could argue that his
2020 is all right.
2020 is the touchdown interception ratio is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
Okay, so leading up to this is when they went 1-15, right? His rookie year.
No.
The year before they went 1-15, that's when they drafted Baker Mayfield.
Like he threw. What was his yards per game that year? Go down.
His yards per game in 2018.
266. It was his best year.
Yeah, but it keeps going down. It's regressing.
Yeah, but like that's because last year was hurt. He is not a bad quarterback.
He's not terrible.
92 touchdowns, 56 interceptions in 4 years. Is that a 2-to-1 ratio? No, just a little under a 2-to-1. Well,
it's.
Anyway, he's not elite. He's better than Sam Darnold, though.
He is better than Sam Darnold, who is the current Panthers quarterback. I don't know what's going to happen to Sam Darnold. Is he just going to fall out of relevance, do you think?
Yeah.
Because nobody else needs a quarterback.
Listen, well, the Seahawks. But Sam Darnold, I think Jimmy Garoppolo is the answer for the Seahawks. But that's neither here nor there. No, I don't think so.
Maybe not this year.
Well, anyway. So, the 2018 draft class, I saw something about the Panthers about how if they keep on picking people from the 2018 draft class, they'll eventually make it to Josh Allen.
Honestly, well, they have 2 out of the top 3 picks of the 2018 NFL draft on their team, because Baker and Sam Darnold, right? And then
Baker and Saquon. Saquon was number 2,
second, and then Sam Darnold was
3.
Third. Yeah.
I thought you said the top 2 picks.
No, 2 out of the top 3 picks.
That was the first draft I ever watched.
I watched that draft as well. I watched the Myles Garrett draft though, so I watched him get picked. Okay, let's talk about some etc. now.
Okay, let's talk about Top Gun Maverick.
I've not seen Top Gun.
I've seen it. It's better than the original.
I've heard a lot of people say that, actually.
It's now made more than Top Gun did
that makes sense.
With inflation. Like
like substantially more, or is it close?
Good amount.
Good amount.
It's continuing to grow. It's just, here's the thing. Here's how my mom described it. It's made like an 80s movie. There isn't a lot of CGI.
Makes sense.
All the explosions are real.
Okay.
So like, I don't know how much it's actually going to help, but like there's not a lot of CGI used, if any. When we were watching the credits, there was some CGI used, like they were saying CGI directors or whatever, but it's probably very little.
Okay.
Like Tom Cruise does all of his own scenes.
I knew that.
I'm really struggling today with this microphone.
Here.
It needs to get...
Keep talking.
Okay. So, yeah, he's been, Thank you, Jack.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He's been... I'm losing my train of thought because you're, like, reaching over me.
So he does his own stunts is where we were
Yeah,
at,
okay.
So.
Now are you using my microphone now? Okay, so, yeah, he does his own stunts, and he...
I think he did his own stunts in the original movie.
He did. I found it surprising that he learned how to drive a plane. Like, it's just very... The issue that I had with it is that the stakes are just kind of not very high.
So I know the leading theory was that Maverick was going to be an instructor, and then it was going to be Goose's son. Is that what it is? Okay, that's what I thought. I knew that was like the leading theory.
Goose's son's name is Rooster.
That's awesome. That's great.
And he plays Great Balls of Fire.
Okay. Yeah, like Goose does in the movie.
And it makes Maverick sad. And the main love interest is not in the movie from the first movie.
So for those that haven't seen Top Gun, first of all, I'm sorry. It's pretty good.
Go watch it.
Go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's good. It's good.
Well, anyway, so yeah, my big issue with it is that the first love interest from the first movie isn't in it, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Because she's no longer streaked.
Okay.
So because I'm like, Mom, what happened to the first love interest? And she's like, well,
well, son.
Well, And I'm like, okay, but apparently, like, I don't know if I saw she spoke out about it, about, like, I guess she wanted to be in the movie. I don't know.
Interesting.
But the issue I have with it is they just introduce a new love interest and act like they never mentioned the first one. They just act like it never happened.
Been 34 years.
Yeah, but maybe they got married and she died.
What is it? Like 1986. Okay, so 36.
Like maybe they got married and she died.
Maybe.
Or maybe they got married and she became a lesbian.
Okay.
I know there's like a thing where things you can work around it to where just mention her, okay? Or else it makes it feel like it's not very important.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've heard that it's a pretty good movie, and I have not seen it yet, and my mom wants to see it pretty bad. But we haven't seen it yet, so that's how it is, how it be.
On to Stranger Things 4 came out.
So Volume 2, last 2 episodes came out.
No spoilers here.
We'll try not to spoil. It's gonna be really hard for me because it slaps so hard.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
A lot of people were saying, "Is it the best season?" I still would. I would put season 1 over it.
It's honestly, if it's not first, then it's second, for sure.
It's second. Season 1 is very near and dear to my heart.
Season 1's really good. I mean, TV logic, for the most part, says that you can't really get better than season 1 because season 1 lays the foundation. It lays everything out. The only exception that I can think of off the top of my head is The Office,
which sucks
because season 1 was like an experimental thing for them to see if people would watch.
For The Office.
For The Office, United States, not UK. The Office, US, not the British Office with Ricky Gervais. We're talking about the United States Office with Steve Carell, Gru.
You didn't see the Rise of Minions?
I haven't seen Minions Rise of Gru. No. Have you?
No, I have not.
No. I've seen the other Minions, maybe.
Yeah.
Singular.
Yeah.
And of course, I've seen all the Despicable Me's.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, what is your favorite Despicable Me movie? Not Minions.
What happens in the second one? Okay, run them down.
Okay.
So the first one
is where he tries to steal the moon. And the first one, the first one's where he tries to steal the moon.
And Vector is the main character. Okay.
Let's look at the IMDb's. So the first Despicable Me has a 7.6 rating out of 10.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna screen record here.
And he gets the girls.
I'm saving the last screen recording, and Baker Mayfield's middle name is Regan. Interesting. So let's look at these 3 Despicable Me films here. We're gonna do a nice little comparison here. So Despicable Me is a 2010 film. I would be surprised if anybody watching / listening has not seen this movie. It's very popular. 7.6 rating out of 10. Despicable Me. Really,
okay.
It's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
I probably saw it in theaters in 2010.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait, no. This is a lot about him and the daughter. As it flashes back to him adopting Margot.
And the other 2.
Margot, Edith, and Agnes. There we go. Margot, Edith, and Agnes.
What is it? It sounds like Amish names.
Well,
these people come from a farm.
They're from a home for girls, so I don't know. But so the second one is when he meets
the girl.
When he meets Lucy. This is my favorite. Despicable Me 2 is
was this the one with El Rancho?
El Macho, yeah.
Oh.
So he is recruited by the Anti-Villain League to take
an hour and 38 minutes.
And this is when El Macho is making the minions, like, with the serum. He's injecting them with the purple serum.
I mean, that one's pretty good. And then the third one is with his brother.
The third one is with Drew.
I'm going to have to rank... Yeah, Despicable Me 2 is probably the best one.
Despicable Me 2 is my favorite, personally.
And then Minions is pretty good.
Back to Stranger Things 4.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Wait, what?
Okay, but Stranger Things is...
Because we got to talk about Steve Carell in The Office, and then we got to...
Oh, we got to talk about bad season 1s. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
But Stranger Things... I went through, like, every emotion watching the finale.
I did not cry. Did you cry?
There's a scene where, without spoiling as much as possible, stop me if I'm about to spoil, but there's a scene in which Mike is talking to Eleven.
Okay,
that's all I'm going to leave it at.
Okay. Did you almost cry there?
Yes.
that's probably the third most cryable place, because then you have
troubling things happen to one of the main characters, some of the main characters. Troubling things happen.
So which was more sad, the one or the two?
You mean the one?
The one person or the two people?
You're gonna have to whisper in my ear what we're talking about here. We'll turn the mics away. Oh, two. The second one.
The second one?
Yeah.
With the two people?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the two, that was rough.
That was probably. I did not cry at the one.
I didn't cry at the one.
I was just kind of like, okay, like a lot of people were saying how it's the most emotional death. Bob, give me Bob.
Bob Newby in season 2, 3,
2. But we probably shouldn't have.
Okay, it's been out for.
Yeah, I guess, but like, sorry. He was only in one season, but like, poor Bob.
That was rough. That was really.
He was just so happy.
And then but like I was mad. I was happy. I was about to cry. I was feeling. You get all the feels in the finale. It's not hard to do when the episode is 2.5 hours long. But I saw something I was reading, like what Stranger Things 4 Volume 2 got right and wrong. One of those.
What did it get wrong?
It says that the runtime is too long for the last 2 episodes.
Oh,
for Volume 2. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure they said season 5 is going to be shorter. It's going to be 10 hours long instead of 13.
Oh wow!
It's going to be 8 episodes.
So Stranger Things 5 is going to be the final season.
Stranger Things coming out in 2025.
I saw a thing that like 2025. I thought it was 4.
4. Sorry.
Yeah. So why Stranger Things season 4 finale was an epic letdown? Excuse me, CNET, you are incorrect. Kinet. Okay, but they said that they thought they were gonna maybe do a time skip to season 5.
But that wouldn't make any sense.
The ending of the finale is so like burning in your mind that like it's so on an edge, it's so on a cliffhanger that you can't have a time skip.
No, unless we just like it wouldn't make sense to skip ahead 5 years, because then like there's so much that needs to get. No. Mm-mm. So when's it?
They're gonna start filming next year. So
So basically, my the Duffer Brothers, Critter Stranger Things, made their own film company, and they're gonna make spin-offs and stuff.
Really?
It's gonna be like a whole universe. Yeah.
That's awesome.
They'll probably make a Hopper spin-off.
They should make a Hopper spin-off. Awesome.
Of this time in New York with Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah.
Poor Sarah. R.I.P.
I kind of forgot about that.
Poor Sarah. Yeah. Have you seen the thing about like the blue band that Eleven wears?
What?
She wears a blue band that I'll show you it later.
Okay.
Just remind me to show you that.
Okay, ladies and gents, we have officially created our fantasy league.
Yes.
We are going to be putting out the link
on our Instagram. At sports
_etc_podcast. We will get that out to y'all.
20 spots available, so
18 spots, right?
Well, yeah, sorry, 18
spots available.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is. We'll put out the link for you guys. When do you think?
It'll be out, but this is coming out on Monday, correct?
Yeah, it's Friday right now.
So we'll probably put it out after this.
Yeah, we probably.
So it'll probably go up on Friday.
On
this past Friday.
On this rainy Friday afternoon. It's about to rain, but storming.
Thunderstorms.
How it is. That's how it be around here lately.
It really do be.
It mow.
It do mow. Okay.
So that's that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope the camera works, because I feel like we got some footage.
Hopefully we got some footage. If not, then
I think
sad.
We do. I think we need to get some hardier batteries for sure. We'll shop around.
It will be.
What do we get around 35 minutes of footage? I think.
I don't know.
But it'll happen eventually.
Don't overestimate, because then we're gonna go and it's gonna be like 5 minutes of footage.
For real.
Which is better than none.
Progress.
At least you get to see.
Progress is the way forward.
My face and your white.
My Shades of Shiesty sweatshirt.
Pretty nice.
Nice. Okay. So that is that. This is Sports Etc., the podcast where we talk about sports and why Mr. Clean is actually Howie Mandel in disguise. And we will see you next time.
Peace.